What up? Welcome to the Words with Wade podcast, episode 111.
111.
I think I'm checking right now. Yeah, 111.
111.
I should really know this because I put the rundown, but it's kind of a running gag. Like, I never know the number to the episode.
That's horrible.
So I just go with it. It's like a joke. People really think I don't know. I know.
Unprofessional.
I know, right? I, of course, am your host, Wade Blogs, a.k.a. Mr. Quid Pro Quo, a.k.a. for this month, the Honorable Sekou.
This month. The Honorable Sekou. Sekou is... Never mind.
He knows what you don't know. You know.
Come on, man, you know. It's Ramadan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There we go.
And... Oh, yeah, a.k.a. the...
Wait for it.
That fan is annoying, right?
A little bit.
Wade Blogs. Joining me, fresh off her vacation from Toronto.
Hater! Yo!
666.
The hate, yo! Don't forget, y'all. I am Lady Ari.
Always Ari. Undeniably Ari.
Unapologetically A.
Unapologetically A. T.A. Six God A.
Forget y'all.
OVO A.
I was about to say that. OVO A.
I can't stand y'all.
I was literally about to say OVO A.
Y'all hating.
Ari's in the building, y'all.
Man, what's up? They hating because I got love for the UK a little bit.
Ari got love for y'all out of the 6. 666.
Shut
Oh, that's going to be so funny. And of course, joining us live via satellite on location.
In Wakanda, of course.
Of course. G is here, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. Uncle Nation, episode coming to y'all a little late. Apologize for that. Stuff happens. It's been a busy couple of weeks for everybody here in the great state of Virginia. You know, Ari was in the 6 with Drizzy.
Hate. I need a hate button. Where the button at? So I just hate.
666.
Shut up.
So we missed a couple of things. But we coming to y'all here on a day y'all probably not used to, but we'll get back to normal coming next week. But without further ado, let's get into what we like to call the rundown.
The rundown.
It's gonna be. This is one of those episodes. I see it already. It's gonna be one of those episodes.
I'm about to say, I thought we were doing dramatic pauses.
Son, I can't.
I see it already. This is gonna be one of those episodes. Well, let's start out with one good, huge, tremendous thing. Rihanna launches a fashion label with Louis Vuitton. This has been all over the news for the last few days. For those who don't know, Rihanna will be the first black woman to be the head of a label. The first Louis Vuitton line since 1987. It's a whole new Fenty collaboration, whole new fashion line for Rihanna. It's a very big deal. You know, in the designer industry, they're kind of racist. So to have a black person, on top of that, a black woman, have her own label under Louis Vuitton is kind of a big deal. And
it's her label. It's not like, you know, they decided to come up with the concept and, you know, they needed somebody to run it, so they got her. It's hers. It's called Fenty. It's all based off of her cosmetic brand that she had the partnership with them that launched in 2017. It's built off of that. And for those who don't know, Fenty is her last name. So it's her shit.
Yeah, 1,000.
It's a big fucking deal.
It's a huge deal.
I think it's pretty dope that that she will be able to have like no limits put on her shit.
Exactly.
She can go anywhere with it.
I mean, this is a huge deal, and it could open the door to so many things. If we remember, and I want to say this was during our run here with the podcast. Remember one of Kanye's rants were about there wasn't enough black people in the fashion industry making the decisions. And so not only did they put a black person, they put a black woman. So this is a huge deal. Salute to Rihanna. And for all those people waiting for a new Rihanna album, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
Yo, you beat me to it, because I was about to say the same shit, because they've been asking for the Riri album for a minute, and this happened?
It's a wrap.
But maybe this is something that she wanted to do, though, because
I'm sure.
she did say that she wanted to be an actress and stuff like that, so I think that maybe singing was just her way to get out to do other things.
I agree with that. I think it was a jumping point. You know, I'm gonna do this music right now, but it's gonna lead me to this and this and this and this. Like a lot of people do.
Yeah. Because she was really meticulous.
I still remember Pon de Replay.
Yeah, I know, right? Pon de Replay.
I still remember Pon de Replay.
Listen, while I was doing research for this episode, I was sitting there going through old Rihanna songs. I was like, damn, I can't believe how many Rihanna songs I actually know. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has a lot of damn songs. Like, I was thinking, like, the most recent, like, Bitch Better Have My Money and shit like that, but going back to Pon de Replay and Umbrella and all this other wild shit, I was like, wow, I know a lot of these songs.
Ella.
Exactly.
But I mean, honestly, this is bigger than just talk. Like,
this is a moment for the
she's going to
culture.
be able to have creative control where typically white men have dominated.
This is a big moment for the culture. Like, I know we're making our jokes, but this is a huge deal. Like, this is a huge deal. Like, I want to say huge effing deal.
Women of color have been doing really bad. Like, bad isn't a good thing. Things for, like, last couple of years? We've been breaking barriers lately.
Yeah, I think I have theories on that as well, but I support black women in anything they do, so I'm super happy for it. I'm super happy. You know, as a father of 2 daughters, I'm so glad my kids can see, like, hey, you can do these things. The person that's doing these amazing things in front of you looks just like you. So, I love it. And I can't wait to buy some Fenty and give it to my kids and all that good stuff. And support it. Like, this is going to be a major move. So, salute to Rihanna. And like I said, y'all not going to get that album anytime soon. Sorry.
You just had to bring that back up.
Yeah, it's not coming. The only way that album comes out is if it's already done and she's like, well, it's already done. Let me go ahead and drop. She might drop a couple loosies, like a couple of singles here and there, just to, here you go. But yeah.
I believe if it comes out from everything that I read, the first premiere of the line is this year. Because I was about to say, to put on, she might actually do like a little EP or a little project for it, but I don't know. She might have something cooking. You never know.
See, I could see her dropping a single for like the Fenty commercial, and it'd be an exclusive Rihanna song. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
She's gonna do way more.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, her makeup generated how much? Millions?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, and that was within the first couple of days of it even being launched. This is about to be big, and then to think that she's basically gonna be the next Michael Kors. Her purse her stuff that's gonna be out.
That's a great comparison. She's essentially Michael Kors.
I'm saying her stuff's gonna be out. Her handbag's gonna be worth $300, and everybody's gonna be buying them. That's crazy.
So Christian Dior, Michael Kors, Givenchy, Bulgari.
And the fact that she's come out and she's being compared to those names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not something just like Guess Jeans or some shit like that. Like, I don't know. I think it's pretty big. It's not just, launching something or just like, no offense, not throwing shade, but when Cardi does her own thing with Fashion Nova,
right?
It's bigger than that.
Oh yeah, this is huge.
It's like her own thing.
This is like and I want to use these terms loosely because I understand she's backed by this company, but it's like our version of Versace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know she's backed by Louis, but essentially that's what it is. So this is a huge deal. We can start wearing Fenty if she make it for men. I can't wear, a Fenty shirt.
I can't with you.
I can't wear, Fenty.
Oh, I definitely cop a suit.
Yeah, I'm rocking the Fenty for men. I'm all there. Fenty for men. Yeah, be clear.
Yeah, until that product like $300.
It's gonna be. It's Louis. It's gonna be. I rock a Fenty for men shirt. I'm with it. We replaced that racist Gucci stuff and all that with Fenty and help Rihanna go up.
You just gotta have, some regular fitting jeans. I ain't doing the skinnies.
Yeah, I can't do. My legs too big for skinny jeans. Like I have big legs.
I mean, but she can come out with like a little cheap line because she just came out with like a Savage Fenty and that was lingerie.
Yeah, she can do something. I mean, she can. Let's be real. She can do whatever she wants to. But just going with Louis, it's gonna be expensive. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it.
Same.
But going from that great news from Rihanna to some great news with beef. I love beef. Beef is good. Beef is healthy. When you don't like somebody, it's healthy for you to get those feelings out. It's not healthy for you to have that inside of your soul. And I'm telling you this wrong now.
Yeah, you can't be savage right now. I'm looking at you with the eyebrow up.
Listen, if you have Uncut Nation, if you have an issue with somebody, your best bet is going to confront that person and tell them what your issue is.
Excuse me, Uncut Nation. He can't say stuff like this.
This is good. This is healthy.
No,
this is mental awareness here.
Mental
Get out of here.
That sounded good. I almost believe myself.
I'm about to say, that's what we love it. Okay.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, earlier this week, last week, Jhene Aiko released it. Aiko? Yeah, her. Released it.
Yeah, her.
She released it.
First of all,
she released a new quote unquote freestyle called Triggered. And many of people on the internet were speculating that she was talking about her ex, Big Sean. Let's just play a little snippet.
Yes, please, because it was kind of dope.
Let me play a little snippet here of Triggered by Jhene Aiko. She's one of my favorites. I just said it right. I said Aiko. I said Aiko, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I always butcher her last name.
Jhene. Her name is Jhene.
All
God bless her. A little snippet here. I want to get some vibes from y'all. All right, Jay, come on, sir. Come on, boys.
You gotta at least tell them it's a freestyle.
Oh, yeah, they said that it's freestyle. It's supposed to be. I did say alleged freestyle. Talk to me today.
You were the trigger. You brought me to an obstructive view. When you knew the picture was bigger, who am I kidding? Knew from the beginning. You'd ruin everything. You do it every time. You are my enemy. You are no friend of mine, motherfucker. You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. I'm bitter. You motherfucking right. I'm triggered. You motherfucking right. I wanna fuck you right now. I just turned the lights out now. And you know when the sun go down, that's when it would all go down. Been a minute, been a while. Yeah, nobody hit it since you with it. You know you always know what to do with it.
All right, I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Listen, that sounds like a song that I would have picked for the song of the week.
I literally said that to you when we came in with this. I said, you'll love this song.
Yo, that shit spoke.
But here's the thing. She released a statement online saying that Trigger is not a diss song. It is a moment of talking shit out of frustration and passion. It is
frustration and passion.
Hold on. It is a moment of exaggerated expression when I was feeling lost and weak. No one is to blame or to be bashed for how I was feeling in that moment. I'm in control of my feelings.
So basically, it's a song that she wrote on her period. I'm just wondering.
You know what it sounds like?
I like the statement after that though. That she released as well. When it was like, "This is how I paint."
Yeah.
This is me yelling and throwing paint at the canvas, then going out into the world feeling less tension, more open, more loving, going to bed feeling less stressed, more optimistic. Which is true.
You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like she's trying to finish an argument. Now, G, you know this, you're a man. You know when you have an argument with a girl, with a sister, and you say something like, "Man, you bitter. You just bitter." And she's like, "You right, I'm bitter." right, I'm bitter. it sounds like she had it on her chest. Sean said, "You know what? You bitter. You just being bitter." Right, I'm bitter.
He wants to say fucking, but I got it for him.
You know what I'm saying? Like she try to, you know how you argue with somebody and you don't say what you want to say at the time, but you think of some other stuff.
So you make a song out of it? Get out of here, Wade.
Like. That's what it sounds. I'm just telling you what it sounds like.
He's telling the truth, though.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
He's telling the truth. I got songs right now on the computer that was recorded, written.
I don't believe
in the moment feeling some type of way about something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was necessarily a fight though.
A situation I was dealing with a female. Mm-hmm. It was just in the moment, and it hasn't been put out because literally once I finished writing and recording it, I was done with the feeling.
The feeling was gone.
I was done with the situation. I just had to get that out.
Right. Well, I mean, I feel you. That's cool. But I disagree.
I feel you. That's cool. But nah.
But I'm just saying, like,
she went at his neck.
You see that?
I'm sorry, but I was listening to the lyrics, and it does sound like he fucked up somewhere in the mix. It don't sound like no argument.
But you know what it sounds like though?
It sounds like they both fucked up somewhere.
But it also sounds like they're not finished. This wasn't no F you forever. This was like, yeah, I'm mad now, but you can still get it. I ain't been with nobody since you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because she went back to, cut the lights off, it'll go down when it get dark.
Yeah,
like I think that something happened, boom, yeah, but, I think that is something that she reality on, like she's retaliating off of something that he did, but she doesn't want that. And honestly, I think it's very smart.
Bodies, that's what it is.
That too, but I think that it's very smart for them not to put their relationship bullshit out in the open because, for one, they was dumb enough to get tattoos. For two, I'm just saying, for two, when you start putting your relationship bullshit out there, and then it's something that's so detrimental, so bad, and then y'all reconnect 20 minutes later in the privacy of your own fucking home, then you look stupid as hell the next day when you up under each other again.
Yeah.
So they mad for right now, they hot right now, they just let us
It was already a picture after the fact when that she posted them two basically saying, no, we not back together, but at the same token, she wanted to clear the air and let people know, like, hey, stop attacking him because of the song. Like, I've moved past that. And she was like, it was an older moment. She was like, it's fresh to y'all because y'all just hearing the song. She was like, but it was a moment that she's been removed from.
And then, like we alluded to earlier, like a couple of days later, they released a picture of them two together,
right?
Like on the beach, and they hinted at the new album. Well, not hinted. I guess you can't say hinted, but if you go to their old Twitter page of 2088, which was the name of their joint album, the bio has changed to Part 2. So it's hinting at there's going to be another joint album from them. So then it got me to thinking, is this all just a rollout? Like, if I hate your guts in this song, am I gonna make a whole album with you?
It might have already been going on. I mean, and truthfully, that's how Lemonade came about.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be quite honest, we've all been there. Like, when it's a situation of a relationship or a frustration in which you're like, you know what, I want to fuck you up, but if there was an opportunity, I would still fuck you. And those are really crazy emotions to deal with, if you think about it.
That they are. That's how that aggressive, angry, make up, I hate you sex happens.
movie though.
Right. We can't really harp on it.
I can't do that
because Wade can't really talk about it.
Yeah, but
me and she can talk about it.
Yeah, that's great.
Y'all really don't remember when I said because he can't be reckless, I'm gonna be extra reckless for him.
Right, you can do that, and then I can be extra reckless. But
okay.
you know, Wade is just gonna be like,
word, that's what we do. But to me, getting back to the song,
just be in the background with the solid.
You see,
right?
Like, yeah. 2 more weeks, fam.
Phase out.
No, but I would hate to think that all this we're going through triggered, and even the pictures on Instagram is just a rollout for their new album. Like, it's all fake. They're really still together, and it's just to get you interested into their album.
I mean, so much shit is fake on social media. I
don't believe none of this shit no more.
Yeah,
it's just for entertainment. So
yeah, when you look at it like that, yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I look at it. That's why I'm not as involved in social media as most people would be. It's just entertainment. It's just on my phone. But, you know, younger people look at it as their life. So, a lot of our audience, what up, Uncut Nation, is those younger people. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just something to look at. It's just something to wonder. Is this all just a plan? Is this all just an elaborate scheme? We've been duped. We've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok. So we'll see what happens in the next coming days. Sean, and to his credit, I mean, he's in a no-win situation. He can't reply.
Why not?
He can't diss her back.
Well, she said it's not a diss song.
That's like Jay-Z saying it wasn't a diss song when he dissed Beyonce. That was a diss song.
Which song?
Lost was when he dissed Beyonce. He dissed Beyonce.
I ain't hear it.
It's not a diss song. It's a real song. No, it's a diss, hove. We're not stupid.
Yeah.
We're not stupid.
I wouldn't really know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. You know, it's the same thing. Oh no, it's not this song. It's just my emotions that said I want to kill him and hope he dies.
Stop.
That's a diss.
Hey, he's telling the truth though.
That's a diss.
He's telling the truth. Cause like.
Well, he just going out to do
I guess she's saying it's not a diss. Like she won't trying to like put him in the dirt, so to speak. She was just speaking out of anger, speaking out of frustration, which is kind of different.
Listen,
it's a fine line. It's like really a fine line between it.
Jhene has a line in the song when she's like, what is it? On cuz you might have to pay in blood. Like, these are gang words she's saying. Like, Jhene,
oh my God,
Jhene,
overstand
me. Jhene just had a video with like half of the gang is LA.
Wait.
She had Corrupt.
Wait.
OG Corrupt calling her like niece, like I'm your uncle Corrupt. Like, this is big Corrupt. Like, come on, man. She's putting these things out in the air,
bruh.
I'm just saying. Conspiracy theory way.
Obviously. No, okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, that was a tight line though. I was like,
old blood, like on cuz. Like, hey, that sounds like you trying to go there.
Right. So but
that's a ball. That was a ball.
But that's not necessarily a diss. That's just saying that she gonna fuck his ass up if he come near her right now. Mm-hmm. Because right now he could have done something, and like I said, he could have done something that we don't know about. Right. And you know when somebody piss you the fuck off and you like, nigga, you got about 5 seconds to get out of my face. Like maybe 3.
Right, but here's the difference. When you know what's behind her, you know she can call Corrupt and call all the OGs from LA. You're like, you know what? I'm going to leave right now today. I'll talk to you later. I will call you when I'm back in Detroit. If you stay in LA, I will call you.
Well, there's nothing that he can do except for like do what every other dude does that messes up for a while.
Yeah,
for a while, he's just going to have to, you know, wear that sign around his neck to say, I done fucked up.
He's in a bad situation because he can't make a diss track about her.
Why not?
It looks real stupid. It would look real stupid for you to diss your ex.
Is it because he doesn't have clout? Because Jay-Z did the same thing. That's why I'm asking.
Well, Jay did it first though.
He's a fucking.
No. I mean, when I said they did it first, I mean he released his song for Beyonce Reply. Like Jhene is doing it. She did it first. She stroked first. So it's kind of like Jay said, it's not this song. It's a real song. It's just my emotions.
I think it can be done. It's about how he goes about it.
Now you remember he did the song with E40. I don't.
Or he could do an apology song. It doesn't have to be a diss song.
He gotta do something along the lines of Song Cry.
I was just about to say that.
That's what I was saying. Like he should do something apology wise or some shit. Even without having to say what he particularly did, he can be like, "Boom, sorry I fucked up" type shit.
Yeah, he could do Song Cry. Big Sean do Song Cry. I don't even like that.
The only way he could get away with it is it got to be something along the lines of that, saying, "Hey, I did this, but
and I want my baby
at the
back."
same time, you did this.
Yeah.
I want my baby back, and he can add some stuff about whatever she did, because she did say that she fucked up too. She did say that when he fucked up, she was super petty, and how she played back. That's what she said.
So
I just want to know what happened.
No shade, but she seemed like the type.
Oh, she definitely seems like the type.
Like she seems like the, what do you call them, the little Sour Patch Kids? Like she seems so innocent. Like she's just so sweet. And it's just like, oh, but you know all these people to get you fucked up.
Exactly.
Like she's just like one of them little people in a mafia that you just don't look at or don't touch.
She's
or don't
everybody's little sister.
Like mess with.
She's like everybody's little sister. Like, oh,
like
that's
you gotta
little
look at her
sister,
like
cuz.
this. Like
come on, fool, that's a little sister, cuz. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's everybody's little sister.
Yeah. That's bad.
So we should keep an eye on that.
So no matter what he does, he's gonna look like the bad guy because she's so innocent in the limelight.
His best bet is do nothing. Absolutely.
Either do nothing or make a sorry song, like I said, man. He's one of two ways. He can do Song Cry. He can usher it out.
But I don't think, and this is no knock on Big Sean, so please, Big Sean fans, don't hit me up. I don't think Big Sean's good enough to do that.
Like a Usher song?
No, I don't think he's good enough to write a Song Cry. Like, the quality of that song, the emotions in that song.
Well, stop picking that song to compare it to.
Well, I mean, that's
the song's never gonna be remade, first of all.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm just saying he should go along the lines of some kind of
something
apology.
like that. Something like that. Yeah, I can see that.
Or if he don't give a fuck, just sit back.
I mean, he can do nothing. I mean, that might be his best route.
Or he can do
absolutely nothing.
He can do nothing in social media and do everything behind closed doors.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We'll keep an eye on Big Sean.
I started following all these.
You followed the one gram.
I just want to see what's gonna pop up. Cause remember, like during the last beef, I started following.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't even know what beef it was.
You follow everybody. It's fine.
I follow everybody.
So, moving on down the rundown.
The rundown.
Some news broke out this week, and this has been a story that's been going on for a while, and I've been keeping a close eye on it, but got some more information. Cardi B, everybody's favorite chick, I guess everybody else's favorite chick, is suing a vlogger, a gossip blogger. No? Go ahead. Go ahead.
This time she's getting sued by the bloggers by the blogger for $1 million. She sued them first.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I have that.
Now they're
counter-suing. Yeah, I hear the way it started was Cardi, this vlogger, Latasha K, posted a bunch of videos about Cardi, and talking about Cardi
Jones.
Yeah, and talking about Cardi's baby and all these things Cardi was doing, whatever.
She was a prostitute with herpes, all types of stuff.
All these scandalous things. That's why we say allegedly on this show. We always say allegedly. But anyway, she said these things, and Cardi basically sues her for defamation of character. And she sues Cardi back as a countersuit. Like, this story is interesting as far as what we do, because it just teaches you how about watching what you say, because hey, if they sue me, you're not getting nothing but a charger, and that's it. And I mean the actual charge on my phone. Essentially what's going on is Cardi is saying this person is using her name for clickbait, for attention, which all gossip vloggers do. It's kind of the way the business works. You use somebody's name to get everybody's attention, and even the headline might not be the story might not match the headline, but you got people to click it. Mm-hmm. That's essentially what clickbait is.
Yeah.
You can say something in the story like Cardi B What is it? Cardi B shows her tits to Meek Mill.
No, somebody got me with the clickbait. Cardi B's new uncensored video.
Yeah.
For what was it? Damn. It was her recent song that came out. Some little twerker song.
I don't know. Oh, the twerk video thing with the city.
Yeah. And it said, Cardi B's uncensored video. I was like, click. And it was just porno. I was like, damn it. I wanted to see some shit.
Well, I mean, I can't even answer.
I be the main person they be trying to get, man.
And they do it. That's what a lot of these gossip sites do, and just to beat my chest for a minute, Uncut Magazine has never been on any of that clickbait stuff. What it is what it is. Shameless plug. But a lot of these sites do that, and to me, it's refreshing to see somebody held accountable for that. Because if we don't hold these people accountable for it, they can keep doing it. It's going to get out of hand. Clickbait is crazy. You got to return to real journalism. That's just my opinion. The words of Wade are the words of Wade. That good stuff.
The words of Wade are only the words of Wade.
All that good stuff. But I just think it's interesting, and we'll see what happens with that, because I think things are going to develop more from that. Let me say that. More other bloggers and gossip bloggers need to watch what they say and watch what they do, because it could be them as well. Moving on. I want to... Yes, might as well go ahead and do that.
The rundown.
This happened, Nell, a little behind the scenes stuff. The rundown, I write, it comes up, we write it like Friday, Saturday, whenever. So what we cover is normally, I try to project what's going to be the news for the week. But sometimes things happen that's not in the rundown because it just happens. Something happened this weekend that has to add to the rundown. We do have a topic here. Shots were fired at the studio where Offset was recording. And Young Thug was a target of a drive-by. And then came to find out what else happened. NBA YoungBoy was targeted at a shooting in Miami. So my father's a firm believer of there's no such thing as coincidence. So what's going on with these young rappers being targeted? Like I feel like this is not just some random stuff. Like I feel like all these connected. Am I off by thinking that, G? What do you think?
No, you're not off by thinking that at all.
Like,
now, what the connection could possibly be, I don't know. You got me. I really hope it ain't got back to niggas chasing clout.
Yeah, I hope it's not something that's that stupid as people trying to get hits and clicks. Because the Offset thing, people shot at the studio where Offset was going to be at. He wasn't there.
No, he was outside. He was
outside. Okay.
Yeah, he had came. They said the shooting happened like after he came outside. Now they didn't say whether he was present when the shots were actually fired, though. They were just like it happened shortly after he came outside, and by the time the cops arrived, he was gone.
And I know we live in America, and I know how the world works. Black men, I know all this. But it just seems odd to me that 3 people in this community we call hip-hop has been targeted in a matter of 5 days. Not even 5 days. I don't know if that strikes anybody else as weird.
It strikes me as a hell of a fucking cool incident.
And the fact that Young Thug and Offset are both Atlanta-based artists. Like, if NBA YoungBoy shooting was in Atlanta too, I'd be like, okay, something's really going on. But because he's in Miami, it's a little something different. I guess me, conspiracy theory Wade, of course, I'm looking at it like there got to be something more there, but it just feels off. But as always,
I didn't really think about it like that.
Conspiracy theory Wade.
I got to take some time to digest it. and I come back to you.
I mean, how many times, and this is just life, in life, how many times people get shot and people get shot at, and it's like people you know what I'm saying? Just in that instance, it's never. I know. Knock on wood, death comes in threes, but don't you consider that odd? You know what I'm saying? Like that, it strikes me as super odd. And no, I'm reading this again. My fault. Young Thug's shooting was in Miami as well. So that's 2 in Miami and 1 in Atlanta. It strikes me as odd. Just saying. So just watch out for that. That's all I'm saying. Now,
I'm glad niggas can't shoot.
I know, right? You know what it reminds me of? You probably remember this. The old Streets is watching video.
Yeah.
When they would have to shoot out.
All that shooting, nobody hit.
Nobody hit. Exactly what it reminds me of. All that shooting, nobody hit. And let's be thankful.
Hold on. I mean, people got hit, come to think of it.
Yeah,
but
you're
ain't nobody died.
You know, you're right about that. A girl got hit, right?
Yeah, at the Offset joint, somebody got shot in the leg, but they never found the person who got shot.
Now I think
it's reported that somebody got shot, but the ambulance didn't carry nobody off, nothing like that.
Now I think at the NBA YoungBoy, somebody got shot too. I think it's
and the other joint, they said 3 people got taken to the hospital for non-life-threatening injuries or something like that.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Hope everybody turns out well. Hope people get to the bottom of it. And I know hip hop has always been a street culture for what it's worth, but some people shouldn't be in the streets. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to talk without talking, if you understand what I'm saying. Some people should leave that street stuff alone. And I think this might, I don't know anything, but maybe some people should just rap, you know? Just rap.
Agreed.
You know? Moving on. Other news. Guess we gotta get serious for a moment. Okay, we talked about this almost every episode now since it's happened. The assassination, the murder of Nipsey Hussle, the defendant, the assailant, the assassin, the person who shot Nipsey, was arrested, of course, and he retained lawyer Chris Darden from the OJ case fame. Everybody on the internet was like, how can you afford Chris Darden? What is Chris Darden doing? This is crazy. This is bananas. Blah, blah, blah. Woo, woo, woo. Well, weeks later, Chris Darden has relinquished his position as counsel. In other words, he quit. He cited that his family and him were receiving death threats. So he decided he didn't want to represent the man who is accused of murdering Nipsey Hussle. And the assassin will be now represented by a public defendant. I don't want to say I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to give y'all a real honest, uncut answer.
Well, you can't.
I really can't. But
you should have just messaged me what you wanted to say, kind of.
It'd been the same thing.
Yeah, but with stars, and then I could just say it openly. Just saying.
With
stars, like cartoons, the whole asterisks and all that stuff.
Yeah,
you're funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it. Listen,
I'll try to help.
I appreciate you. I'll say this: if dude gets a public defender, he's going to jail. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, I think the public assumed or speculated that if he had a big name attorney, so it was a chance he got off. It was a chance he might get off. But you know, like I know, and anybody else who's been in the court system, if you got a public defender, you're probably gonna get caught up.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get some time.
Yeah, it's safe to say yeah.
I think his best bet is plead guilty, or I know we talked about it before, me and UG, that they look like they're working on an insanity plea.
Insanity plea. Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work with a public defender. I don't think he just has the skill to pull something like that off. But we'll see. I know the trial is coming up soon because I recall that he waived his right to a speedy trial. I think it was. I'm not that familiar with California law. But I know they won't have it won't be like a year later he's finally going on trial. It'll be something that happens real soon, and we'll get information on that and release it to you on Unconation, of course, as it develops. It's a situation where, like I said, we've talked about it almost every week since it's happened. Nipsey he's missed by everybody. So much so, segue gang, that his store, the Marathon, it's been reported that ever since his passing, they've made at least $10 million in sales.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be the first one to say I bought some stuff too. I bought like 3 shirts. So hey, I contributed to that. I bought 3.
I'm not mad at all.
And they weren't cheap. Shout out to them though. I want to have the authentic shirts because you can buy the bootleg shirts. Cause I see the bootleg shirts everywhere, but you gotta get the authentic ones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I see them everywhere.
Let me hold $5.
No. No, but I think it's a testament to Nipsey. I think it's a testament to his mission. I think it's a testament to the marathon as it was, that these things are going on outside of his, after his passing. Something that struck me, and it's not on the rundown necessarily, but how his sister has applied for custody of his daughter. And I don't know if I'm the only person thinking this, because I didn't see anybody say this in the comments or anything. And maybe we're both parents, so we have this conversation. Why not Lauren?
From my understanding, the sister has already been denied.
I saw that.
But yeah, I'm the same way. When I read it, I was like, why would you even do that? Like, why wouldn't it be Lauren?
Yeah, that was my first thought, because his oldest child went back to his baby mom, and my first thought would be, wouldn't Lauren just take care of his child because she already has other kids?
Exactly.
But
so, and I don't know. It's one of those things that you can't do nothing but speculate. Like, hey, maybe it was issues between the women, and Nip was the one that kept the peace, or what have you.
Yeah, and it's funny because, like, when I read the comments on the website, on Instagram, Shade Room and all the other stuff, nobody says that, and I'm just wondering, why ain't nobody else thinking, why hasn't Lauren stepped in?
That was my first thought.
Yeah, my first thought was
how can that not be your first thought?
Yeah, my first thought was like, what about Lauren? That's pretty much his wife. Like, why not? She doesn't do it. So I don't know what's going on there, and I don't know enough of their information, and it'd be reckless for me to speculate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be nosy or whatever. That's just something that popped in my head. I would think, knock on wood again, if something happened to me, I wouldn't think my sister would be like, oh, let me adopt his kids. I would think my girl at the time, who I'm serious with and living with and all these things and have a relationship with my kids, would be like, well, no, they already with me, so let's keep them with me. That's just me. That's just me. But, I'm funny. So, that's that. Let's see.
I'm about to say, I can't even comment because I don't have no kids.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, but you could understand the logic we have in this, though. Like, if you would think that if I had a super serious girlfriend with, and this is my life partner and all this wonderful stuff, and something happened to me, you wouldn't expect my sister to be like, oh yeah, let me take care of his kids. You'd be like, well, what? Shouldn't the kids go with her?
Yeah, but that also depends on how long that person's been there too, compared to family, because you know what I'm saying, like, you can spend 5 hours with somebody and get vested in them. Like, seriously. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's just, maybe I'm more free-spirited, maybe.
You're free-spirited.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, you can literally spend a couple of hours with somebody and get to know them. So, which means you can spend a couple of months with somebody. And if you're that type of person to fall in love quickly, which we don't know his personal life, you know, we don't know how long she been around.
They've been around forever. I don't know how long. I can't tell you, but it's been years.
I want to say they've been rocking like at least 6 years strong.
Easy, yeah.
It's not longer.
I mean, now that it could also be a lot on her. Is it something that, you know what I'm saying, like she didn't want to do, or?
Well, we don't know. I haven't, to Matt and G, you can correct me if you've heard. I haven't heard anything about Lauren say anything. As far as the kids are concerned.
I haven't either.
And it's just, like I said, it's just me.
But I would expect the person who I am seeing on an intimate level and who's been around my kids a lot. Now, if they haven't been around the kids a lot, then cool.
Right. Understand.
But if they have been around the kids a lot, you know, like they know their schedules and stuff like that, they know what they eat, you know, they've had several conversations with me on discipline, stuff like that, I don't see why not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be my other half.
Exactly. So I wonder, and once again, no disrespect to Lauren, no disrespect to the Hussle family, Black Sam, none of that. You know, we love y'all. It's just a question I'm wondering. Like I was put in this situation, if I was put in that same situation, that would be my first thought.
But I'm saying, like, but she could have spoke up about it. It could be like a more personal family thing. You know how families are, especially Black families. Let's kick it real for a second.
It's true.
Let's really talk about it.
They could have had a discussion internally and like, hey, we're going to do this because this is best.
Let's really talk about it.
That's true.
Like,
that's very true.
Even as a girlfriend, you could be the most innocent person out there and be like, you know, I love them, I love us, da-da-da-da, they are my family, I'll go ahead and take them on. And they look at you like, child, sit down. Family got this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, very true.
And it's kind of over your head because there's nothing that what you going to say to the family? What you going to really do? Because, I mean, if you really don't have a title of being a mom.
And that's the whole thing about marriage, because they really, I mean, legally they weren't. We looked at them that way, but legally they weren't.
Right.
So then when he passed, she didn't have any rights.
Yeah, so we don't really know what that situation is, but I'm just saying Black family as a whole, they kind of funny about that.
This is very true. Very, very true. So, as always, we'll keep our eye on it. We hope the best for them, because as I said earlier, we all love Nip. We all love Black Sam. We all love that family. And we just want the best, especially when the kids are involved. We want the best for them.
Definitely.
Something that struck me interesting earlier this week, and this is just continuing with the rundown.
The rundown.
It was announced that Power, 50 Cent show on Stars, was ending after season 6, which is this year.
Oh man!
Right, that's crazy. So you're like, oh
yeah,
wow, okay, Power's ending, right? So
No.
big deal. And then you see
Empire's ending.
Empire's ending as well.
Like, I seen that part.
Yeah.
Like, now I never watched Power. I was an Empire person, so that's kind of funny. They are ending around the same time. Yeah. They started around the same time.
Exactly. They were each other's competition, and they're both ending at the same time.
Yeah, it's like 7-Eleven.
Empire started before Power.
Empire started before Power.
Yeah, but it's still 7-Eleven Wawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, it's they're each other's competition. They even refer to each other sometimes. So it's funny that they're both ending at the same time. And
but what is Power ended for? They just ain't got nothing to write about.
Yeah, I guess they told all the stories. And to be honest with you, Power hasn't been as good as it fell off. Like the first 2.
Yeah, I haven't even watched
all of the good shows fall
off. I think I haven't watched it since season. What season did the daughter get killed in?
That was last season, I think. Or was it season before last? I think it was season 5 for the daughter.
Oh, dang, I did watch Power, but it was at G's house.
Yeah, I think we were all watching.
But that was it.
Season 4. Okay, it was season 4 she got.
Okay, so I haven't watched it since season 4.
Yeah, I think, and
I haven't watched it since.
Wow, I'm about to be, and I'm trying to. I'm not saying this in a purview way. I'm just saying it to say it as a matter of fact. The last time I watched Power was when the episode when Lala showed her tits. Because I like Lala.
Nigga, that's like season 2.
Her breasts.
Thank you.
That's like 2 or 3.
I'm here to correct.
I was there for that, and that was like the last episode I saw.
Oh
so
my God.
whenever that
that's
was,
the season when a lot of people who wasn't watching Power started.
I mean, whatever episode that was, whatever season, I like Lala. Shout out to Lala. What up, Lala? Hey, girl. Yeah, I mean, I've watched things in between, like I've heard things, and it's like Game of Thrones. You don't have to be a Game of Thrones fan, but if you watch the timeline and go through social media, people talk about it so much you kind of know what's going on. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing with Power, and definitely the same thing with Empire. Now, I think the reason Empire is ending, of course, is because of the whole Jesse thing. Like, even though Jesse's now on the show,
because but
I think that has a lot to do with it. He's a big part of the show.
He is the show.
Yeah, so when he...
I'm just saying,
when he beats
his
up.
coming out to his family,
Yeah.
like all of that. Like the show without him, it would have probably been a little more boring.
Yeah. So when he beats himself
Yeah,
up,
they said they haven't even... The writers haven't even written that season yet.
It's just
But
crazy.
as of
what
right
people do for
now,
attention.
they don't see him being written in
yeah, I saw
for
that.
any reason.
I saw that they said that they don't see him being in this season at all. Like maybe they'll talk about him, but he won't physically be in the season.
He should have just.
It's so sad, right?
He should have just waited. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but okay, you're LGBT. There's a lot of more platforms that you can hit deep down under. Kind of like looking at it from a CD mixtape version. Shut up.
I'm sorry, your choice of word.
I can't comment on that.
I know, of course you can't, and I'm glad you can't. But seriously, like, if you think about it, he could have done something like maybe Pride Fest is happening every year. He could have done something for Pride Fest to get attention.
Yeah.
He could have done some campaigning for some kind of line that came out or doing something drag. I mean, he could have done something.
Yeah. I mean, of course, hindsight is 20/20, and I'm sure if you ask him today.
Yeah, but all of it just for attention?
And it didn't get
Bro,
attention
you
he
big
wanted.
as shit. What do you mean attention? You have all the attention you could possibly want. What do you need?
Yeah.
You
Some
wanted
people.
extra bread.
Some people,
Freaking
man.
Ayesha Curry.
Ayesha Curry. Go ahead. Okay, let's have the Ayesha Curry conversation. Now, okay, Uncut Nation. This is a good segue because it's all about attention, right? Segue. All right. If you don't know, and this is kind of, I'm sure you all know by now, Ayesha Curry was on Red Table Talks. Yeah, so what?
I didn't know it took a couple days ago.
It's been like a week or so. Yeah. She was on the Red Table Talk show, Jada Pinkett's show with her mother and her daughter, dope show. And the Curry family, Steph Curry, his mom, his wife, his sisters, all these people, right? And she made a statement, and I want to play the statement because I don't want to misquote her because it's
Do.
I want to play the statement. I know I have the statement somewhere because I know I like it because I'm that guy.
I guess we better have personal opinions.
Yeah, because we have opinions on it. So hold on, let me find the statement here. So I want to play the audio for y'all because I want to make sure I get it correct. She said, this is where we need like pause music.
Nah.
We need like elevator music.
Yeah, I was going to do the do-do-do-do-do, but nah, I don't want to do that one. Nah, I'm going to need like something bars of death we uncut.
Oh, some elevator bars of death.
Yeah, elevated bars of death.
I'm not rocking with you.
Yes, you are. Next month you will.
Next month. I'm trying to find the audio because I don't want to misquote her because it's really the issue is in the quote, so I want to make sure I get it to y'all. And I wasn't prepared for this. It's not a rundown, so y'all Uncut Nation don't be trying to like, oh, Wade don't know nothing, not prepared. No, this wasn't in the rundown. This is just we talking about this randomly. Sheesh, man.
Dang. You had it saved?
Sheesh. I did. I had the saved. I had.
I'm to say you have the video saved. That sucks. That's gonna be anywhere in there.
I just know I want to find the exact clip because it's a bunch of stuff that's been out since she's okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's go.
honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like there are all these women like throwing themselves, but me, like the past 10 years, like I don't have any of that. Like I have zero, it sounds weird, but like male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're not looking.
What?
You're not even.
But I'm gonna tell you something else too. When your radar's turned off, because I dealt with that for years too. Like, and I was young, like you.
Yeah,
like, oh my God. I mean, because I don't want it, but it'd be nice to know that like someone's looking.
But
that
when your radar's
turned off, right?
So, all right. Before we go in, because I feel like we're gonna go in. Let me just say this.
Bullshit.
Let me say this. Uncanation, I'm kind of smart. I did study psychology for a year. It sounds like she's suffering from postpartum depression. She just had a baby. She doesn't feel attractive, and she wants people to tell her she's attractive. That's what it sounds like clinically. However,
I call bullshit.
I will say that that's something she should have told her man and not the world. That's the conversation you have behind closed
Why
doors.
do you want to tell your man that you want attention from other men?
Well, she should tell her man she needs attention, not from other men.
So,
That's
you just posed that question. Whether she wanted to tell him or not, she done told the whole world. So something that she could have said to him in private that they could have discussed, now he has to still deal with it, along with the rest of the world's opinions about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's several ways to look at her opinion.
Give me one that
the whole world is doing?
Huh?
That the whole world is doing? Pretty much everyone's bashing her about doing it, but there's a lot of people that feel the same way. They just don't openly talk about it. Let's really talk about it.
I wouldn't say I'm bashing her. I just don't understand. How is it difficult for you to understand?
Well, it's the same thing with social media. If we didn't feel the same way, we wouldn't post the pictures that we post as women. Not talking about as men. I'm talking about as women.
Well, social media is a different experience for both men and women.
But she wants to be viewed.
She wants to be viewed as attractive. She wants
That's
people to
it.
tell her she's pretty, she's attractive.
And the crazy thing is,
she is.
I guess maybe I should have made
She
a
just
comment
doesn't
on the
hear it.
pictures.
She just
I don't
doesn't
know.
hear it. People
Because
talk about
I've
Ayesha all the
always
time.
felt like she is fine as hell.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Like, just, not even just physically attractive, just like her personality, how she
Exactly.
comes across, the mother that she is, the wife that she is, she's just attractive. It's just like, that's goals.
But I think what the problem is, and I've seen some people say this, it's a respect factor. Like, we respect Steph as men. So, like, that's Steph's girl. We're not going to holler at her. It's kind of the same thing people do with Beyonce. Beyonce's attractive. She's super attractive.
What's up,
but
goes.
I'm about to say niggas with money because people on the street be disrespected every day, B.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a difference. I can tell
She
you
doesn't hear a lot of the stuff that people say on social media, but I find it very interesting because she was always the butt end of a joke when I didn't even know who the fuck she was. Let's talk about it until I was like, who the fuck is Ayesha Curry, man? And then I was like, oh, okay. So, but they was talking about how she's like wife material, like this should be, everybody should be like her as far as a wife and blah, blah, blah. That was always the butt end of the joke. Like, that she was always there supporting them and all that other stuff.
She is.
And maybe that's something good to hear for her, but she wanted to hear what all the other girls was getting. Or it's cool to be respected, but every so often it's like, damn, you sexy. It's like, oh yeah. She wants to hear that from every time and time again. That's all she's probably saying. Now, of course, everything's gonna get stretched with how, everything's perceived on TV, on radio. But I honestly thought that was just an emotional statement that she put out there. I didn't think that there was anything behind it. I don't think that she wants to be praised by several men. I don't think that she wants the world to fucking fall at her feet. She's just saying that it's nice to be noticed outside of her husband. And let's kick it. We all fucking want to be noticed outside of our partner.
I'm good.
I'm just saying to know that we're sexy.
I think with her, and I think because she's looked at in such a favorable way, she may be tired of that.
She wants to be a little bit
she won't be a hoe. She won't have her hoe phase.
Or she wants to.
Did you say she wants
to have a whole
She
phase?
want her whole phase.
Is what he said.
She want to have her whole phase. I can say that. That's
I think it's just that she's tired of being the good girl. Maybe.
I think you know what it is. Steph is a good guy. Steph is a Christian. He's a Christian guy.
Girl.
He's a role model to the kids. He's a father. They have 3 kids together. They've been together since high school. Like all these things, she could be tired of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
if you have vanilla every day for a month, eventually you want chocolate. That's a bad analogy, but you understand what I'm saying.
That's a really bad analogy.
That's a really bad analogy.
Bro, like, look, our mind went so many places, we just had to be quiet. Like,
listen, y'all understand. Uncut Nation, y'all understand what I'm saying. If you have the same meal every day for 10 years, eventually you might want something different.
Want a snack.
You want a snack. And like I said, I really believe, and this is being all honesty, me putting my psychologist hat on, I think it's just postpartum depression. She had a baby. She wants to feel attractive again. She has 3 kids. And knowing,
she just openly saying what half of the fucking people are thinking in their mind.
Yeah. No, I'll be honest with you. And this is me being really personal with y'all, Uncut Nation. My sister, my little sister, has 4 kids. Mm-hmm. And she often says, well, I might as well get who I'm going to get with because nobody going to want me and my 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what Ayesha's going through. She's like, I have 3 kids with this man. Nobody wants me anymore. I have 3 kids.
Your husband wants you.
Yeah, and men were like, yo, what's the problem?
The nigga who put the ring on your finger
what's
wants you.
What's the problem? Because men are logical. We're like, he's giving you all this.
I'll admit, I'm a double back because I don't want it to seem like I disagree with A. I completely agree with the point that she made. Everybody wants to feel that way. I don't know nobody who at some point during their relationship didn't flirt a little bit when they weren't around their partner just to see if they quote unquote still got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be looked at a bad person because you say you're doing it, but let's kick it real. We all fucking do it.
Well, listen.
She just said it out in the open.
I think
was the bad move.
That was the bad move that she made because she has so much clout. You can't be doing that shit.
I think we all agree that was a mistake she made.
She got to keep those feelings to herself.
I think that's just literally what it was. Is because how she's looked at. Yeah. For her to say something like that in the public is like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, she shouldn't have used maybe a TV show for that kind of outburst. She should have used maybe a psychologist.
Ayesha is the new Claire Huxtable. And we can't see Claire Huxtable saying that. You feel me? Is that
you just made up for your other analogy.
I can't.
Thank you. I follow. Hey, I try. I get a good every now and then. But that's my thing. Can you see Claire Huxtable saying I want other men to look at me? No, that's Claire Huxtable. That's Claire Huxtable.
She's still Claire Huxtable.
And she's still
But there's a lot of men that want Claire Huxtable.
And that's a fact. But you know what? We respect Claire Huxtable because she's married with kids. And we know her husband.
She's a fucking doctor.
But she's gorgeous. But we know she's gorgeous.
And still gorgeous.
And gorgeous.
She's what, like in her 70s?
Yeah, still gorgeous. Look the same. Look the exact same. Black don't crack. But yeah, that's my opinion on Ayesha.
And I mean, we can kick it like they got a perfect relationship on camera. We don't know what the fuck I keep saying this about every single couple.
True. You are absolutely right. That's why I wanted to make it a point to say, hey, I'm playing devil's advocate in the conversation, but you're right. Like, everybody has, those moments.
We could not be paying her attention.
We don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
This is very true. I mean, look.
She could be seeking that attention because she's not getting that attention from him because he may be busy or whatever.
He's playing basketball. It's still playoffs right now. He's busy right now.
I'm saying.
I understand.
If she just had a baby and he is busy, yeah, she's really fucking emotional.
I completely understand it. My issue is not with her emotions.
I would say postpartum depression though.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I think my issue is with her telling the world. Like, you can
The
feel
way
the way
she
you
came
feel.
about it.
Yeah, feel the way you feel, because that's your feelings. You're entitled to your feelings.
Right.
That's your emotions. Just don't tell everybody, baby. Just tell me.
Yeah, there have been some times where I go on the status and I write out a whole paragraph and I look at it, right? And I be like, nah. And backspace the whole thing and just going about my day.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need to tell the world those things.
Yeah.
And it just makes for awkward, even for stuff, because that's her husband. He has to deal with this. No matter how we feel about her, we look at him like, yo, dog, that's your wife. What are you doing wrong? We even said he's not giving her enough attention. What if he's doing everything he can?
I mean, man.
What if he's literally doing everything he can and it's still
If you
not
could
enough?
be a fly on the wall on the basketball court, the shit they gonna be saying to him right now,
Can you
to
imagine?
try to throw him off his game,
Can you imagine?
oh, it's gonna be wild, right?
If it was, well, I don't know. It's new age now. Back in the 90s and 80s, if it was me, well, not.
I'm all in that nigga. He'd be like, yeah,
I'm
Not
You ain't
this
treating your lady right. That's like, I'm gonna fuck her right after the game. Like, it's gonna be raw.
Oh my God.
And he's a good Christian boy.
So,
I don't know. I just like.
I ain't messing with y'all, yo.
No, I just.
Y'all making him sound like he a punk.
Look, people used to
Y'all
do
making him
anything
sound like
to
he a
throw you off
punk.
your
He might
game,
be a
yo.
real G.
He's a good.
Huh?
He might be a real G. I'm making him sound like a punk right now. Like, y'all making him sound like a punk.
He's a good guy, man. He's a Christian guy. That's like the code. Like, he's a good.
With his sweater
he's a
vest.
good Christian guy.
I can't, yo, shut up.
Okay, Nation, listen, they gonna kill me. What do you got against Christians?
Yo, like,
No,
you
that's like the
get
thing, though,
crucified in
right?
These comments, yo.
That's like the thing they say. He's a good Christian male.
Oh, man.
They gonna kill me.
When you say good Christian guy, I just think about white guy in khaki pants and sandals coming up to your door and knocking and shit.
You think about Carlton?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the image. Hey,
That's her image of a Christian guy.
Yeah.
Carlton Banks.
that's what they do in Canada.
Carlton Banks, right. Knock on my door.
That's what they. How you funny? No, you said that's what they do in Canada.
Really?
What they do in Canada.
666.
Forget you, son.
All right, we having way too much fun here. Listen, okay, that's all we talk. We don't really care about Drake batting a 747. That's real nice. Woo, woo, woo.
Actually,
Go ahead.
767.
My 767. Drake has.
Yeah, it's a
everybody has.
cargo joint.
Yeah, everybody has a plane.
It was part of the partnership that he has with, damn, what's the name of the company? Cargo Jet Inc.
Yeah, they gave him a plane. A huge plane. You can see the footage online, social media.
You know the shit that's so funny?
What's that?
One of the articles that I read threw in at the end, after they talked about the whole partnership and everything and the different companies' backgrounds, it was like, yeah, Drake can use the plane to go see his son who lives in France.
Oh, wow.
And then started talking about that situation. I was like, how did we get here? That was petty as fuck. That was petty as
That
fuck
was
to
super
throw that
petty.
in there.
That was super petty.
Bro, when I tell you, it was one line, too. It just started, it was like, he can use the plane to go see his son. Return, tab, indent, new paragraph. And then they started talking about the situation with him and his son.
Oh, wow, that's super petty.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That's super petty. That's super petty. So, I think Ari has a room up there too on the plane. You have a room.
You
with
know
Drake's plane
what?
On the 6th.
Forget all of y'all. How about that?
I'm pretty sure she does.
767.
How about that?
She saw it. I know she saw it.
I know she did.
Hey.
T that Ari.
Fine. You picked out the curtains, didn't
That's what it is.
Hey.
She picked the carpet and everything.
I'm gonna find me a button, yo. I'm gonna tell you.
How you find
me
a button?
Hey. Find it, man. Find it.
All right. Let's see. G, what do we have streaming this week?
Let's see. I got a good little bit of R&B on here.
Okay.
Sierra Beauty Marks, Jamila Woods Legacy. What else? want to see what Shaggy talking about. He dropped a project called Wagwan.
Wagwan?
Quando Rondo, From the Neighborhood to the Stage. DJ Paul, Power, Pleasure, and Painful Things. Plays and Static Skelter, Piecework. Logic got a project out called Confessions of a Dangerous Mind. Celia 4 Before. And Planet Asia, Initials on My Jewelry.
Now, also, I wanted to see if you picked up the Ari Lennox.
Yo,
Shea Butter Baby.
right. I was gonna play that a couple weeks ago, but I figured that it went on the radio, so I figured that I wouldn't have played
Well,
it.
she's Dreamville, so that's J.
That's
Cole.
why I
label.
didn't, yeah.
So yeah, her project
That-
dropped like Tuesday or something.
I heard it. Shit was dope.
Yeah, I've been listening to that, and I'm still in that Styles P. I'm still rocking that SP.
You still stabbing people in the face?
Of course,
You can't.
I'm trying to.
You can't even listen to that this month.
This month, but last week I could.
Yeah, but don't even talk about it. Goodbye. You want something else this week? You want some
I'm
R&B
on my Ari
music?
Lennox. I'm on my Ari
Nah,
Lennox.
yeah, you want some R&B music this month, man.
I'm on my Ari Lennox.
R&B Wade. There we go.
R&B Wade. Oh no.
R&B Wade.
That's not gonna stick.
Return
Yes.
of the Wade.
Yeah, just for 1 month. Just 1 month a year.
I only got 2 more.
R&B Wade, man.
I got 2 more weeks.
All right, you got 2 weeks to be R&B Wade.
All right. So cool. Okay. So all right, what do you have for us this week from the T-Dot?
I don't know. Hey, okay. First of all, okay, you gotta explain to people why y'all been doing that.
All
Y'all
right.
can't just be doing that.
Uncut Nation, if y'all haven't noticed, Ari's last 7 songs, they have been artists from Toronto. Like, she goes to the Toronto Yellow Pages and just pick artists. Like, they know her out there.
Yo, I just be finding all the people from UK. I don't know, man. Y'all just hating.
So,
Ari just be sitting in the restaurant eating, and people just be walking up, be like, "Yo, can you please put me as the song of the week?" They handing her demos,
And everything.
Shut up,
business
man.
cards.
and they speak with their whack Jamaican accent. No diss to the T-Dot, because I know y'all gonna clown me. I just don't have a Jamaican
There you
accent I
go.
can use.
I was about to say you catching that fine.
I know, right? That's all me. That's all me.
I can't. But she is from Birmingham, United Kingdom.
This one's from the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Now, Uncut Nation, we made her change it because her first artist was from the T-Dot again.
Okay,
And we
well, I
clowned
changed it.
her, and she
I changed it.
But go ahead. Who is this again?
So her name is Mahalia,
This is Mahalia from Birmingham, London.
and the song came out 2 weeks ago. It's called Grateful.
So is this an exclusive? World premiere?
Oh yeah.
World premiere. Mahalia with Grateful. On the WordsWithWade podcast.
Right. Ooh, there we go.
Okay.
Just busy right now.
Oh, she's beautiful.
But I don't wanna see you.
You make my heart go boom. Oh baby, it's the look in your eyes that makes you the prize. I wish we were together right now.
Me too.
It's true. You make my body feel loose. Oh baby, it's the way that you lay, the way that you play. I'm praying for forever as well as now. I don't want to hide, I don't want to hide. I don't want to shy from you. No, I don't want to lie, I don't want to lie and say that I don't want you. So if you could lay your cards right down, I am waiting on the table. If you could show me love somehow, we don't need to have a label. You know that I will love you down. I will be every kind of faithful. If you could show me all the way around, I will be very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. You make my worries fly away. I'm thinking it's the way that we rotate that makes me feel okay. So you should come around today. Let me show you somewhere safe. you could stop trying to locate. Cause we found a soulmate in each other, and now we're bound. I don't want to hide, I don't want to hide. I don't want to shy from you. No, I don't want to lie, I don't want to lie. Say that I don't need you. So if you could lay your cards right down, I am waiting at the table. If you could show me love somehow, we don't need to have a label. You know that I will love you down. I will be every kind of faithful. If you could show me all the way around, I will be very, very grateful. Very, very grateful. Yeah.
Okay, that was Mahalia.
Mahalia with Grateful.
I like that.
That was dope as fuck.
I like that. That was pretty dope.
That was good.
Yeah, and that's a new project. I can't wait for her full project.
Yeah. Bro. G's having some technical.
G is definitely having a gang of technical difficulties right now. But I think
it's
that's
like,
it.
Ew, stop.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so I think that's it. Anything else?
No, you should just turn it down. Yeah, so I think that's the show. The show was a good show. What you think?
Lucy's.
Yeah.
I did want to mention this one I found on the internet here. Where we at? Beyonce.
Oh.
In 2015, Beyonce accepted $6 million worth of Uber stock to perform. Today, that stock is now worth $300 million. Sheesh. Shout out to the Beehive.
Wait.
We do that now, yeah.
Say that one more time.
Okay. In 2015, Beyonce accepted $6 million worth of Uber stock to perform. Today, that same stock is worth $300 million. Sheesh.
Fuck you, bitch.
What?
I'm bad.
That's hate. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Fuck the Beehive. I'm bad. You always making money. Daggone it.
Yeah, that's hate. That's hate, all right. That's hate.
No, it's not. G would say fuck the Beehive.
No, G, we don't do that no more.
Yeah, we do.
No, we love the Beehive.
Nah. Y'all love the Beehive.
We love the Beehive.
Nah. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna stay mad over here.
Well, I'm sorry, I had to.
What do you mean?
Where the
Yo! You gave up on me, son.
I had to retire.
You better be glad you in Wakanda. Them fighting words.
I think that was an episode you were not present for.
Yeah,
It better have been an episode I'm not present for. What
you missed her you haven't seen her documentary. You gotta appreciate some of the work and things.
Yeah, like,
Hell no.
Literally, I had to give respect where respect was due. Like after watching the documentary, I had a newfound respect.
We got a new respect for her.
No.
So we love the Beehive.
Fuck the Beehive.
I ain't say all of that as far as the whole love. I just said I got a newfound respect. And
I ain't say fuck B. I just say fuck her Beehive.
Hey, listen.
So I'm just, putting that out there. I could be the only one.
when you say
Now that she ain't on my team no more. G, it's cool. Light skin.
I mean,
It's cool.
when you put it that way, it's fuck her, it's fuck them. So
No, it's cool.
I'm just saying.
The internet tears.
The internet is you're hilarious. Anything coming up this week we need to let people know about? Anything? I can't think of anything.
LMA performed here.
No, coming up.
Oh.
But by the time people hear this, it will be.
Oh, never mind. She already performed here then.
Yeah. I think that's it. Nothing special. The Wu-Tang documentary we talked about months ago. It's on Showtime now. Of Mics and Men. It's a Wu-Tang documentary. I've heard excellent reviews about it. It's done by Mass Appeal, which is Nas's label. And I've heard great things about it. Make sure you check that out. It's on Showtime like right now. So if you have Showtime or wherever you stream TV at, because some of us still have Fire Sticks, whatever you do, go check it out. Wonderful documentary. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Anything for you, G?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Well, as always,
As always.
you may agree with what we say,
Mm-hmm.
and you may not agree with what we say.
Okay.
But one thing you can agree with,
What's that?
we keep it uncut.
Uncut.
Until next time.